Angry guy here, and men are abandoning society and leaving the West behind. Men are abandoning society and leaving the West behind. I mean, guys, it's no shock. Men are dropping out of Western society rapidly, walking away from the rat race, walking away from the nonsense, saying, you know what, we're done with this. We're not going to play this game anymore. We're not going to participate anymore. Western society does not represent us. It does not have what we want. It does not have what we need. I did a stream with MK Fitness recently, and it was an incredible stream. We hadn't streamed for so long together that I guess it was great. And I look at how things are working out for him. He said that he never thought his plan would work. He's currently in the Philippines, and it's unbelievable. He's pulled it off. He's teaching remotely right now. He's teaching English, and it's unbelievable because he's been able to create a solid income. It's been growing over time, and now he's able to not only not only make money, but he's saving quite a bit of money, and he's building up a nest egg, and he's in a relationship with a woman who's contributing to the relationship and who's now essentially covering a lot of the expenses in the relationship, allowing him to create an emergency fund for them. And he's built a family for himself. And I just kind of think like, wow, something like this would just not be possible in Western society. And they live very well. They eat out on a regular basis. It's like night and day compared to American society, and the stress just isn't there. Like we have, the stress in America is just, it's like you're in a pressure cooker. And the women in Western society, I tell you that they do not like men. The men that they love, Tyrone, Chad, Brad, Ray, Pookie, Enrique, Miguel, Pancho, Quan, these guys, these are not marriageable men. These are the guys that they enjoy, that they like being physically intimate with. They love hanging out with, spending time with, because these guys are fun. And they love these guys. These are the guys that are in their hearts, but they don't want to marry these guys because these guys cannot provide for them. They want a plan B guy. That's their optimal guy. The guy that's 6 feet tall or 6'3", that makes $1 million a year, that has 6 inches and a six pack. Those are the guys that they want to marry. But you need to understand that they don't love those guys. Like these guys that are described as high value men, they don't love these guys. These are not the men that they love. These are the men that they just want as status symbols and as ATMs. They want their attention, they want their time, they want their money. They want to be able to walk around and say, I'm with a high value man, but at the same time, I'm better than he is because I was able to get him. I have access to his money, and I'm going to use him to build my life. And I will basically be able to use him for the rest of my life. That's how it works with a lot of men. You get intertwined with a woman, and that's it for you. You are stuck with her for the rest of your life because you have a child with her. Guess what? That's 20 years of child support. And even after that, you're still going to be intertwined with her. You're still going to have to potentially help her at different times because that's your child's mother. And after this woman collects child support for that many years, a lot of the time your child is going to come back to you and say, "Yeah, Dad. So here's how it is. There's no more child support." This happens all the time. This happens all the time, and a lot of men will tell you about it, where they spent 18 years paying child support, and then after 18 years, mom kicks the kid out, and they have to take the kid in, and they have to house the kid. They have to house them. They have to feed them. They have to pay their bills. Literally, the kid is stupid. No, I'm just being very honest with you. The kid is stupid. He or she, they didn't have a father in their lives. They can't control their emotions. They're a wreck. So now you have to teach them basic things. I remember there was a guy, Traversable MGTOW, and he used to do streams with me. And he said, like after his kids grew up, basically, mom put his son out, and he had to take his son in, And then his son was like asking him like very basic things about living, and he's like, "Oh, so now you still have to raise him." It's crazy. The kids grow up without a father in the home, and then mom burns through the child support, has nothing left after all these years, can't afford to take care of the kid anymore. At 18 years old, 19 years old, dad has to step in, or they're homeless or in the streets. And then on top of that, it's like you're starting from the beginning because they didn't grow up with you in the home, so they don't even have common sense. So now you have to sit there and explain life to them. Okay, so this is how you do, this is how you do this. This is how you handle this situation. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And these women, it's like they're all out of watching Tyler Perry movies. I could do bad all on my own. And God, guys, don't you see it's a hustle? It's a hustle. It's like what I kept warning y'all: stay out of the streets and stay out of the church. Y'all don't hear. It's like some of y'all don't understand. And the nastiest and most wicked people and vindictive people you will run into are these Christians. They absolutely are. They're the first people to tell you that you're headed to hell if you don't love them. Like, who the hell are you to tell me I'm headed to hell and I will burn in hell for all of eternity if I do not love you? Love you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. How dare you say that to me? Guys, I'll tell you, I don't know. Western society is so irritating. Like, I mean, I've got to get out of America. I've got to get out of America. And I make such good money. I make such good money, guys. I make such good money. And it's like, I just can't, I'm just crying. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like the cost of living is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And it's like, it's so unhappy here. It's such an happy place. I was out of, I was gone from America for almost 10 years. I had left for like almost 10 years. And I don't know. I just I can't stand this country anymore. I can't stand America anymore. And everyone who says it, they go overseas and they are so happy. And I'm telling you right now, modern women, they will put up fear. They will put fear inside of you. For those of you that, like, for example, you're still living with your moms, I'm going to tell you right now, the moment she hears that you're trying to leave and you want to go away, she's going to tell you everything, boss, every bad thing in the world. And it's not just your mother. You see your family and friends. Like, if you're planning to leave Western society, don't tell your mommy. Don't tell, don't talk about it like that, because she's going to try to poison your mind as much as possible to prevent you from leaving. Don't tell your sister or your siblings or cousins, or definitely don't tell your female friends, because they're going to try to tear you down. These women will try to tear you down because they're all sucking off you. You may not believe, you may not realize that. You're like, some of these simps will say, this woman held me up. And listen to me, you don't realize how valuable you are as a person. A man is more valuable than money, and people don't realize that. You don't understand the utility that women get out of you. You don't understand the fact that you are providing. Just your company is a lot. You are a protector. Just having you around provides a layer of security for a lot of women, especially mothers. You don't understand your worth. A lot of mothers will destroy one of their sons so that they cannot function in society, and they will always end up having to go back to mommy. They do it deliberately, and they know what they're doing, discussing certain things around their sons that they absolutely should not. These things damage their children mentally. And if you look at modern day women, how they're going after the passport kings, the things that they're saying about these men, oh, these men are going over there to do bad things. Most of these men are going over there to find wives. When women are going overseas, they're going over there to go get those cheeks clapped. I made a video for you which talked about how this woman went to Jamaica, passport sis went to Jamaica, and she, Mr. Mr. Rastaman blew out, like clapped the cheeks, blew out the back, and she said she came back to the United States with HIV. Although a lot of y'all are saying that, she didn't come back to the States with HIV. She brought HIV to Jamaica, and then she put it on Mr. Rastaman afterwards because she needed an explanation for it. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, please help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Men are abandoning society and leaving the West behind. What do you guys think regarding this? I want to hear your thoughts, so let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA Men Walking Away. And cheers.